everyone, so today we are going to do the current affairs of 4th of December 2020 daily best current affairs series. I am Jiten Verma, so without wasting any time, let's start it. Boris Johnson is expected to be the chief guest at 2021 Republic Day with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He is the Prime Minister of which country? He is the Prime Minister of United Kingdom. Okay, and as I already told you, United Kingdom comprises three countries, which are these. So it is Wales, okay, England and Scotland. Okay, Wales, England and Scotland. So the Prime Minister of United Kingdom is Boris Johnson. Okay. New Zealand has declared a climate emergency and promised to make its public sector carbon neutral by 2025. Who is the Prime Minister of New Zealand? So the Prime Minister of New Zealand is Jacinda Ardern, and here is the picture. And who is Priyanka Radhakrishnan? Because Priyanka Radhakrishnan was also in news recently. So Priyanka Radhakrishnan was the first ever Indo-origin woman that became the minister under Jacinda Ardern's cabinet. Okay, so remember this one, Priyanka Radhakrishnan, first ever Indo-origin woman that became the minister under Jacinda Ardern cabinet. And who is Kamala Harris? So Kamala Harris belongs to Joe Biden's party. So Kamala Harris will be most probably the next vice president of USA, and Joe Biden will be the next president of USA because Joe Biden won the election in 2020. So from January 2021, the new president will be Joe Biden. In which state B.S. Yediyurappa laid the foundation stone of an 11.5 megawatt power plant based on municipal waste in Bidadi? So the answer is Karnataka, and the capital is Bengaluru. And B.S. Yediyurappa is the Chief Minister of Karnataka. And who is the governor? Vajubhai Vala. And the project cost is 260 crore rupees. Okay, 11.5 megawatt power plant project, and the project cost is 260 crore rupees. And which organization is making that project? So the organization name is KPCL, that means Karnataka Power Corporation Limited. Okay, Karnataka Power Corporation Limited is making that power plant. Okay, so yeah, so recently Karnataka has also started so many schemes. So let me discuss that schemes. Recently Apta Mitra app has been launched by Karnataka, and Jan Sevak scheme has been started by Karnataka. Nikara Samman Yojana has been started by Karnataka. Okay, so in Karnataka there is a flyover called Veer Savarkar flyover is being made. Veer Savarkar, the flyover named after the Veer Savarkar. Okay, so yeah, Indian Navy Day is being observed every year to celebrate the achievements of naval force. On which date? So the date is December of 4th. Okay, December of 4th. And recently Indian Navy with Indian Coast Guard conducted a navy exercise that is called Sagar Kavach. Remember this one also. Indian Navy with Indian Coast Guard near Kerala. Okay, near Kerala. The exercise name is Sagar Kavach. And recently BrahMos anti-ship version of BrahMos missile has been successfully test fired from Indian naval ship that is called Ran Vijay. Okay, Which organization has advised HDFC Bank to temporarily ban new digital business activities launch planned under HDFC Digital 2.0 program? So the organization name is RBI, and who is the chairman of HDFC? Aditya Puri. And who is the chairman of SBI? Dinesh Kumar Khara. And who is the chairman or director general of IMS? Jacinda Ardern. Not Jacinda Ardern, Kristalina Georgieva. And who is the governor of RBI? Shaktikant Das. And who is the chairman of SEBI? Ajay Tyagi. And so where is the headquarters of HDFC? So that is your first question for today. Actually, you have to tell me the headquarters of all the 5 organizations. Okay, all the 5 organizations in comment section: HDFC, SBI, IMF, RBI and SBI. So tell me in comment section about all the headquarters of that organizations. Global Terrorism Index GTI 2020. India has been ranked at which place globally in the list of countries most affected by terrorism in 2019? So India is at place 8th, and who topped the list? Afghanistan. Okay, and India is at 8th position. That is not actually good. So yeah. Frank Carney has passed away recently. He was related to which field? He was a businessman. And you must be thinking why I put up this picture here, Pizza Hut, because Frank Carney was a co-founder of Pizza Hut. So Frank Carney was businessman. Which which ministry is all set to develop Nisargam campus at Pune as the 21st century abode of naturopathy? So that is Ministry of Ayush. And what is the full form of Ayush? Ayurveda, yoga and naturopathy, Unani, Siddha and homeopathy. Okay, and who is the minister for Ayush? Shripad Yeso Nayak is the minister for Ayush. And who is the minister for education? So Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank is the minister for education. And who is the minister for sports? Kiran Rijiju. And who is the minister for textiles? Smriti Irani. And Smriti Irani is also the minister for women and child development. And what is the constituency of Kiran Rijiju? Arunachal West. Government has launched AI robotics technology park in which city to promote technology innovation in AI and robotics leading to social impact? So the answer to this question is Bengaluru. So government has launched AI robotic technological park in Bengaluru, and Bengaluru is the capital of Karnataka. Okay, and Bengaluru is also the headquarters of IIS, Indian Institute of Science. Okay, Indian Institute of Science. Who became the fastest to reach 12,000 runs in the one-day international cricket? So you can see from this picture that is Virat Kohli, and Virat Kohli has become the second batsman to do that and became the first batsman to do that in the least number of matches. So Virat Kohli made that record in just only 242 matches. Before that, it was Sachin Tendulkar that made this record in 3000 matches. 300 matches, not 3000, 300 matches. So Virat Kohli made that record in 242 matches. So he made this record when he was playing against Australia. 242 match against Australia in Canberra. Okay, he made this record against Australia in Canberra. So that was his 242nd match. Dharmendra Pradhan launched India's first indigenously developed 100-octane premium petrol through video conferencing. He is the minister for petroleum, natural gas and steel. So the answer is all of the above. National Navy Day every year to celebrate the achievement and role of the naval forces to the country. On which date? So that is 4th of December, and on 4th of December another day is observed globally, that is International Day of Banks. So remember this one also. So on December 4 there are 2 days that are observed every year. So that is first is National Navy Day and another one is International Day of Banks. So remember both the days. Which indigenous aircraft carrier will be commissioned in the Indian Navy by 2022? So that is INS Vikrant. That is indigenous aircraft carrier, and that is under trial right now, and most probably it will join Indian Navy by 2022. And what about INS Ranvijay? I have already told you about that. So recently from INS Ranvijay, BrahMos missile has been successfully test fired. Okay, BrahMos anti-ship version of BrahMos missile has successfully test fired from INS Ranvijay. And what is the range of that missile? 300 kilometer. The Indian Air Force has carried out firing of the indigenously developed Akash missile system along with the Russian short-range Igla missile as part of drill at which Air Force station? So the Air Force station is Suryalanka in Andhra Pradesh. And what about the capital of Andhra Pradesh? So there are 3 capitals of Andhra Pradesh. First is Amaravati. Amaravati is legislative capital. And second one is Kurnool. Kurnool is judicial capital. And third is Vishakhapatnam. That is executive capital. So there are 3 capitals: Vishakhapatnam, Amaravati and Kurnool. And Andhra Pradesh recently started so many schemes. So Andhra Pradesh was the first state in business reform action plan. Okay, business reform action plan, Andhra Pradesh was the first state. And Andhra Pradesh started Jagananna Vidya Kanuka scheme, Kanuka scheme. And recently Andhra Pradesh, there is a beach in Andhra Pradesh, that is Rushikonda beach, that got blue flag certificate. Okay, Rushikonda beach. And on Godavari river in Andhra Pradesh there are 2 projects that are being running. So first project is Chintalapudi irrigation project, and the second one is Polavaram project. And both the project are being constructed on Godavari River in Andhra Pradesh. And recently Andhra Pradesh started two portal Me Bhumi and Bhudar. Okay, and in Andhra Pradesh recently YSR Asra scheme has been started. YSR Asra. Okay, YSR Asra scheme. And in Andhra Pradesh YSR Sampurn Poshna scheme has been also started. YSR Sampurn Poshna scheme. So remember this one also. Which IIT researchers developed Damaru inspired lattice that finds application in the stealth submarine high speed train? So that is IIT Kanpur. And if you're talking about devices, so let me tell you, recently IIT Bombay or Mumbai, both are the same thing. So IIT Bombay recently developed a chip called Dhruva actually a microprocessor that has been developed by IIT Bombay, and another microprocessor that is called Moshik that has been developed by IIT Madras. Okay, and there is a robot called Wardbot that has been developed by IIT Ropar. Ropar is in Punjab, and that robot actually made for the purpose to provide food and medicines to corona patients. Okay, food and medicines to corona patients. So Wardbot is a robot that has been developed by IIT Ropar. So thank you for watching short study, and you have to tell me the answer of question that I have given you, and so let's meet in the next video, that is 5th of December, and you can follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook and Telegram. So thank you so much.